Libra, welcome to your reading. This particular one will be focused on twin flame or soulmate connections that are in separation, or perhaps you guys are going through stuff right now, going through some challenges. Let's go ahead and take a look and see from your person's perspective, their true feelings for you, the connection. So this very first part that we're going to take a look at are their lingering energies from your time together, okay? General advice as always, so please do keep that in mind throughout your reading, Libra, and take the parts of it that make sense, release what doesn't. All right, guys, let's begin. Let's take a look and see. Lingering energies from your time together with whoever it is you're thinking about, your twin flame or your soulmate. Those of you who are not together right now, the sparks flew right from the start. So it was an instant attraction right from the very beginning. Let's see what else. You're the only one that can see the fire in my soul. I mean, the connection was off the charts, intense, Libra. If this is making sense for you, you of course already know that. The intensity, like when you guys look into each other's eyes, when you're within inches away from each other, or even in the same room, there's just something magnetic about what you guys share. Let's grab another. Lingering energies from your time together with your person, Libra. Instant attraction. Okay, so for some reason, this particular card, no matter how many times I have shuffled this deck for this batch of readings for the Zodiacs, this one's pretty popular. So this is actually an excerpt from a song by Katy Perry. It's called Self-Inflicted. You guys might be familiar with it, but if not, it's a great song. You know, definitely search it up. But this is a part of the lyrics. So it says, "Baby, you are the weapon I choose. These wounds are self-inflicted. I'm going down in flames for you." Whenever I see that, it reminds me of potential red flags or even third-party situations. Basically, getting involved with somebody that maybe you ultimately knew or they knew that it shouldn't have happened. There was something about it that could have been off limits. You know, it's a choice that someone made. Either you made it or they did, but it did go down in flames. And we are focusing on those of you who are, again, either not together or going through some pretty intense things. And I'm drawn to just grab one more card here, Libra. Let's see. Lingering energies. They still feel the spark. They still feel the heat from the connection with you. And, you know, if, let's just say they took the first step to crossing a boundary or crossing the line, whoever did that knew exactly what they were getting themselves into. Self-inflicted. I mean, it really speaks for itself. All right, let's grab one more. Lingering energies. Ooh, we've got the Glacier King. So this represents a masculine, a hardened heart from past heartbreak. That says a lot, because if, let's just say, for some of you, you might have encountered a partnership where the sparks flew, as it says, the chemistry was on point, you guys got along great, but the intensity, it was almost like too hot to handle, that type of thing. And you might have been dealing with a masculine divine feminine that had a history of past heartbreak, or maybe just even one major relationship that did not end well, and they've built this wall around themselves, or this barrier around themselves, preventing them from really tapping into their heart space. You know, so what I'm kind of feeling here is it's almost like they were numbing their heart from really falling in love fully. And so their way of expressing that love or emotion in a way could have been the physical connection. the sensuality, the passion. It could have been expressed in that way, but there's still something about their heart space that's hurting, that maybe they didn't want you to know about, or that's just a part of them that was hiding it, didn't really want anyone else to know what they were going through internally. Okay, so let's see. Let's clarify this. They're still holding on to whatever that past represents, the past heartbreak. But at the same time, they're also feeling so magnetically pulled towards you still. And you remain, you know, to be the only one that really sees through the fire in their soul. You're it. There's something about you. So one of you walked away. Okay, we've got the Eight of Cups. Whoever severed ties here, and however way it makes sense for you, Libra, that created the separation. Got the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, Hangman. Oh, wow. Eight of Swords. So what I'm feeling here is whoever decided to release themselves from the connection in the physical sense, in the 3D sense, because I feel in the heart space and just the memories that you guys have shared together, the intensity of the connection, that's something that they can't run away from. You know, they can't distance themselves from that. But, you know, they could have certainly walked away, probably because they had commitment issues, or it could have been a third party for some of you guys, or they could have even been the type that just wasn't capable of committing to just one relationship. But there was something about you that just stands out. Some of you guys with the Wheel of Fortune, it can be amplified for fixed signs. So Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. All right, so that could be your person. We have Pisces coming through with the Hangman as well. So there's definitely distance that's coming through here. And one of you guys decided to cut the other one out. You know, somebody needed to detach and walk away. It could have been the feminine, especially if you were just feeling this cold vibe from your masculine after a while. You know, it could have been super intense and hot and passionate initially, and then something might have cooled things off here. You know, it could have been their realization that things were just getting a little bit too serious between the two of you, and maybe that's not what they were looking for, or that's just not something they were ready for. So you could have stepped away from your masculine here, Divine Feminine. But I also feel that that could actually have been a blessing for this connection, because it might have allowed your masculine to figure themselves out, you know, to deal with those inner demons, whatever that might be. And with the Eight of Swords, they perhaps are allowing all of these negative thoughts and experiences from past partnerships to ruin what you guys had, you know. And then we've got the Ten of Wands. So we see here, when it comes to a divine masculine, that whatever happened to them before you guys even met, that's still this heavy weight that they continue to carry with them. And it's going to continue to be a part of who they are, a part of their energy, until they address it and deal with it. So it's actually not your job, it's not anyone else's job to be able to figure that out for them. Okay, so that's part of the lingering energy that we are seeing when it comes to this individual. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what are they holding on to when it comes to you. Okay, so let's take a look at that, in addition to what we've already seen. One second, let me just get these cards in order. All right, so we've seen the lingering energies. Let's take a look at what they're holding on to when it comes to you, or the relationship, the connection. For Libra. Oh, wow. Wedding day, sacred partnership, lifetime commitment. So part of the red flag, part of boundaries and barriers that could have been crossed, might have something to do with a person that was already married or taken. You guys could have also discussed marriage and long-term commitment, but when it came down to proving it or taking the necessary steps, they might have detached, or it freaked them out somehow. We've got second chances, reconciliation, rekindled love, happy reunion. That's interesting that that's coming through right now, because that's the next question that I'm going to be taking a look at for this reading. Is there a chance for reconciliation? So we are already seeing in their thought processes that they're hoping for a second chance with you. Somebody is hoping for a second chance here. Dreams. Look at the next card. We've got that magnetic pull. Energetically connected. So it's coming through as a twin flame connection here. Okay? Specifically a twin flame connection. Feeling that magnetic pull. So at this point in time, Libra, you guys might actually be connecting in the 5D. They could be dreaming about you. You could be dreaming about them. But it could also be a delusion. It could be a mirage, you know, that type of fantasy that's just not tangible right now. They could be having visions of what the future might look like. You know, I feel it is a fantasy of theirs that they're holding on to, wanting this second chance, or maybe even thinking further down the line that you guys, if you can work it out, might even be able to share something as special as a marriage, you know, this very special memory of a wedding day. But I do feel for somebody, some scenarios, that you guys could have either already been married, there could have been a marriage that was compromised because of a third party situation, you know. So let's go ahead and see what else we can find out here. Let's grab some words from the Valentine Connection Oracle. What are they holding on to when it comes to you or the relationship? They can't let go of the attraction. They can't let go of the fact that there's something very special about you. My heart is yours forever. Oh my goodness. All right, let's grab one more. Will you be my Valentine until the end of time? Okay. There could be some meaning behind Valentine's Day specifically for some of you. You know, maybe you guys celebrated Valentine's. That could have been a very special time or experience for the two of you. But the way it's coming through here, I feel this person has so much love for you. And there's a lot of realizations that they've had since the separation. You know, so let's go ahead and dig a little bit deeper and see what's up with that. Some of you guys might have even gotten married on Valentine's Day, or even gotten engaged. Maybe they've had some sort of dream tied into that as well. All right, let's see. What else can we learn here? They're holding on for dear life to the memories, hoping that you guys can have a second chance. Talk about memories, guys. We've got the Six of Cups right here. So if you've ever wondered, you know, do they still think of me? And maybe it's been a long time. But yeah, they still think about you. They're hung up. They're holding on to those memories, as I've mentioned. And they really are hoping for a reunion. So we'll dig a little bit deeper into that part of it for the next question. Yeah, look at that. There's the star. So they really are still wishing with all their might to be with you, or to be able to somehow find their way back into your life. Wow. What else? Four of Swords. Okay. Rest, recovery, recuperation. I feel that was necessary, you know, for whatever challenged your partnership, whether it was third party or something else going on. It's almost like you guys needed to take a break from each other, from at least being together in the 3D. Because as I've mentioned, I feel in the 5D, it's a whole different story. You guys are still connecting there. You know, maybe you guys needed to spend time on your own separately in order to kind of figure out what needs to happen or how you guys are able to navigate your way through any issues that's going on. Look at that Judgment, you know. So this person, or maybe you guys might have both had your own epiphany moment, you know, that aha moment where you perhaps realized there's something about this connection that I can't seem to get over with. You know, there's more chapters, there's unfinished business, and there's a past influence with the Judgment card, meaning that this relationship that you had with this person, we are focusing on separations, those who are more than likely not together, and the time apart has served the situation well, because it gave them a lot of time to think. It's like, you know, this didn't have to turn out this way. I could have made different decisions. We could be together right now if I didn't make that choice, make that decision, whatever that was, because it could have been the one thing that happened that ultimately ruined the partnership, or it created just a fracture in their commitment, perhaps, or your commitment. It really depends on how it's coming through for you, Libra. But this right here could serve to be a form of communication that comes in. For now, that communication could be in the 5D. But eventually, I feel that you guys might just see each other again, you know? We've got the Sun coming through. What once was in the dark will be able to be revealed through the energy of the Sun, you know? It's like that light at the end of the tunnel for you guys to maybe have a second chance at love, to find happiness, for everything to fall into place for the two of you. It is a very joyful reunion, perhaps, for those of you who are open to that. And we're going to take a look at that in the next section of this reading, as I mentioned. Yeah, I really do feel there is potential communication that will come from this person. But if you feel that you're the one that needs to reach out, it could be coming in that way too. Yeah, we clearly have a twin flame connection that's referenced here. But, you know, if you feel you and your person are more along the lines of a soulmate bond, you know, that's fine too. You can interpret it in that way for yourself. So let's go ahead and see the reconciliation portion of this reading. Is that truly possible for your connection? Is there a chance for reconciliation for Libra? And again, you know, not every single person watching this will want a reconciliation. Maybe someone needs closure. Somebody just needs to keep that door closed, you know? So this portion, it's really for those who are at least open to the idea of coming back together with someone that you are in separation from. We have the Moon, okay, love, romance, intuition, psychic abilities, imagination, creativity, admiration, and achievement. And, you know, it's interesting that, where is that card? Here it is. We've got the Sun, right? So sometimes the energy of the Moon can reflect things that are hidden, you know, like secrets and things that are not shared openly. But I kind of feel here, Libra, that this is a very special connection in its own way. I mean, the love that they have for you, or the love that you still have for them, that's a part of the lingering energy that we saw. Engagement ring. Okay, so remember guys, we ended up seeing wedding day. Okay, so weddings, engagements, some of you guys might have even talked about that, you know, really building a life together. What would it be like if we were to take things in that direction? Harmony, union, partnership, and proposal. Harmony can be restored, guys, if you're both on board, but it will require two people to be in agreement. Let's grab another card here. Is there a chance for reconciliation? I feel for some of you, absolutely. And then we have the well. It's like that wishing well, right? I feel that they are wishing for you to return or to certainly be a part of their life. Resources, creativity, healing, and wishes can be realized with dedication. Bottom of the deck, we've got flowers, okay? Love, passion, and appreciation. Some of you might receive flowers from this person. Could be unexpected. It could be their way of just reintroducing themselves into your life. An offer of kindness, of forgiveness, or a desire for forgiveness. Let's go ahead and grab a time frame here, Libra. A potential for reconciliation. Ooh, on your birthday, bottom of the deck, blocks must be cleared first. That makes sense for me, you know? So in order to have a clean slate and a smooth road ahead, whatever these blockages are, they do need to be addressed and cleared. And then we have something significant, Libra, that might happen on your birthday. So we're looking at September and October here. That could be giving you guys a time frame in and of itself. Could be Libra season, which is very specific to you, of course. All right, so let's continue. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know regarding those who are interested in a reconciliation? Oh my gosh. Look, guys. A second judgment card coming through. I really do feel when the time is right and when they're ready to take action, this person will reach out. They've had so much time to assess their behavior and how they treated you and their role and everything and why things are the way they are between the two of you. That is their epiphany. That is their awakening. And there's definitely a past influence coming through here. Somebody that still cares for you, loves you, very attracted to you still. But, you know, we do have some blockages and challenges to overcome here. So it's not going to happen overnight. It takes time, it takes effort, and it needs agreement from both of you to be on board, to be able to work together in order to make this happen. But I really do feel, you know, it'll eventually take you towards a path that could ultimately open up the doors towards a reunion between you and this person. We've got the well, right? The wishing well. And now we've got the Nine of Cups. That wish can come true. And look at this. We've got the Temperance card clarifying that patience is needed. It's not going to happen right away. Balance will be restored in this connection, it seems, when the time is right, okay? So don't focus too much on when something might happen, but for some of you guys, we can't ignore the fact that something significant could happen for you on your next birthday. And also, past birthdays could have been significant for you and this person. You know, maybe they gave you a particular gift that you still hold very close to your heart, you know? Something about your birthday, for some reason, that's coming through. So is there a chance for reconciliation? I feel for some, absolutely. And bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Swords. So you guys will be able to overcome whatever issues there are. I'm not thinking that it's gonna happen overnight. As I mentioned, it's gonna take time to heal from that and to talk about it and to perhaps move in ever so slowly. But I feel once you guys are there, things are gonna start picking up, because we do have fast movement with the Eight of Wands right there. So Six of Swords, it is a transition. You know, you're leaving some of the negative experiences behind. And you guys can move on and focus on this amazing future that you guys could share. And look at the card that's next. We've got the Four of Wands. So for this particular one, it seems to be clarifying very strongly that we have a twin flame connection coming through here. There's the potential to really build a life. That's what I'm getting here. Eventually, the roads that were blocked for you guys will be cleared. And that will allow you to find perhaps a better future within each other. And that could certainly include marriage, family, you know, to just be able to share a life with this person, to grow old together, and manifest everything that you both are wanting in this lifetime. So that looks beautiful the way that came through. Has it been smooth sailing? Absolutely not. But there's a chance for a reunion for some of you who want that. And in this particular message, it's coming through for twin flames. All right, Libra, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. If you're interested in getting your own personal reading, I'd love to be able to do that for you. That information is down below in the description box. And if you're interested in any of these decks, I will, of course, include them down below as well. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.